All right, you guys, welcome to workshop. In this workshop today, we're going to be diving into three main topics. So the first topic today is going to be how to build your names list through social media. So I'm going to show you guys how to send messages on your guys' personal social media accounts, along with sending messages on like your parents' Facebook, and just some ways that you guys can generate more leads and generate more names and numbers. Second thing I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about is completing 40 appointments. So our push is going to be 12 days long. And we want to schedule at least 30 to 40 appointments for our push. So we're going to be diving into this calendar, the scheduling piece, the scheduling aspect of everything. And then to finish off workshop, I'm going to teach you guys how to share goals with your guys' goal thermometers and that fun stuff. So in the description, I'm going to go ahead and put this link, but it's tinyurl.com/2023 spring push. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you guys so that you guys can see this as well and see what I'm referencing. So here is our push resources. We have our pre-push checklist, our printouts of things that we should print out before, all of our scripts, demo tips, field trainings, and just building your names list, and a bunch of fun and cool resources in here as well. So the first thing I want to go ahead and dive into is this one right here for social media scripts. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And what this is it's going to take you guys to a Google Doc with just some of our pre-made scripts for you guys. So the first one is how to DM your friends. So it just says, hey, I know this probably sounds a little weird, but I'm working for this scholarship and all I have to do is ask people over the age of 30 a quick question. I was wondering if I could grab your mom or dad's cell phone number. If you're not currently in school or in college, you can change scholarship to contest. Like, hey, I'm working for this contest, or hey, I have something that I'm doing in my work and all I have to do is ask people over the age of 30. You can change scholarship and sub out scholarship if you're not in school, but if you are in school, great resource. So that's the initial message that you would send to your friends. And then I put some common replies. So if they say no, you're just going to say, hey, no worries. I'm really trying to go after this scholarship or really trying to go after this contest. All I need to do is ask them a quick question and it would help out a lot. Who'd be easier to talk to, your mom or your dad? If they ask you what the question is, just be like, hey, I just have to get their opinion on a product. Even if they're not interested, I get credit for the scholarship. It's called the All-American Scholarship, and I can win up to $1,000. So if you're not in school, you can just say, hey, I just have to get their opinion on a product. Even if they're not interested, I get credit for my contest. It's called a push week contest, and I could win up to $1,000 from my personal sales that way as well. Or whatever you want to do, you can substitute that. And if they say, can I ask them? You're going to say, hey, I only get credit if I ask them myself. Even if they're too busy, it helps just to give them a call. So who would be easier to talk to, your mom or your dad? So that's the first script. And then the script that I really want to focus on today is sending messages on your guys' parents' Facebook. So this is something that you guys can do that's really fun, really easy, really simple. All your guys' parents are Mac customers, right? And who do Mac customers hang out with? They hang out with other Mac customers. So I have this script that's super fun, super easy to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to dive into your guys' parents' Facebook. So the message would say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, my name is Trey McCullough. I am so-and-so's son or daughter. I'm going after this huge scholarship for college. All I need to do is ask you a quick question. I was hoping I could grab your phone number and give you a quick call. So once again, you can also substitute scholarship for huge contest, whatever it might be. So I'm big into the social proof. So I went to my mom's Facebook and I messaged some of my mom's Facebook friends. So my mom's Facebook friend, Bailey Smith, I sent her that message. It's like, hey, Bailey, my name is Trey McCullough. I'm Kendra Partey's son. I'm going after this huge scholarship for college. And I need to do is ask you a quick question. I was hoping I'd grab your number and give you a quick call. Boom, got the phone number, booked the demo. This was in August of 2022. Same thing with my mom's friend, Nick. Sent the same script, got the phone number. This was in July of 2021. And one of our family friends, Rita, sent her the same message. July of 2020, she said, boom, here, got the phone number. So this script has outlasted the test of time. From 2020 until now, I've been using that script to get names and numbers through my parents' Facebook. So that's a great resource as well. For you guys can go to your guys' personal Instagrams and send that message to your guys' friends on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. What I usually like to say is that there's a 10-to-1 ratio. So for every 10 messages you send, you'll get one name and number back. So if you want to get 100 people on your guys' names list, it's going to take you guys sending 1,000 social media messages. Now, social media messages are really fun, really easy, really simple to do. You get to connect with people that you haven't talked to in a long time, and it's a lot of fun. So with social media messages, if you're like, oh yeah, I sent out 5, I sent out 10, and only like one person responded or no one responded, I'm going to say, yeah, told you so. If you want to get 100 people on your names list, it's going to take 1,000 messages. So it's going to take way more messages than what you're sending right now. So I call social media messaging, I call that Netflix work. It's like work you can do while you're on watching Netflix, right? It's like copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send. So what I did is I went onto my Instagram for the DMing my friends. I went to my Instagram and I just sent that message to all of my Instagram friends. Every single one of my followers, if I like knew them, but I like kind of knew them, I didn't really care. I just sent it to every single one of them. And that's how I was able to get 100 people on my names list for my summer push prep as well. So this is my list of 100 names and numbers. That spreadsheet that's in our push prep. I filled that out, sent out a ton of social media messages, and boom, I got 100 by sending 1,000 messages. So it's going to take some time to send 1,000 messages. We have a couple days until push starts. We have until Thursday. If you guys need to send out 1,000-ish messages to get to 100 names and numbers, it's around 250 to 300 messages a day for the next couple days. So I would spread them out, do like 50 in the morning, 50 in the afternoon, 50 at night, or 75, 75, 75, whatever it might be. And even if you sent someone a message before in the past and they didn't respond, sending a follow-up, just being like, hey, I'm not sure if you got my message, but I'm still going after this scholarship. Can I grab your number? Or can I grab your mom's number? Sometimes people are going to be like, did you get hacked? Is this real? So you're sending like a voice memo, or if you're on Snapchat, sending them a video, just like, yep, it's me, it's real. Can I get your mom's number, please? So voice memos, sending videos, just letting them know that it's actually you, and even sending those follow-ups are going to be so key, so huge, and so important. So we have 12 days for push. So the next thing that I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about is getting to 40 demos completed. So along with your guys' list of 100 names and numbers, I want you guys to also print out this document right here. This is a 40 demo tracker. So it'll have the name, the CPO, and how many recommendations you got. So it'll be 20 and 20. So for every single appointment that you guys book and complete, I'll just put their name on this list. So with a push week, you're going to have 4 great days and 4 days of like, dude, this is awesome. Layups, homemakers, ultimates, signature sets. You're going to have 4 great days. You're going to have 4 good days where they weren't the best, but they weren't like terrible. They're just like average good days. You're going to have 4 El Sucko days, where those days just suck ass. And you're just going to throw your phone against the wall. You're going to bang your head against the wall and say, Trey, screw this job, I'm quitting. You're going to have 4 terrible days where everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. And then you're going to have 4 wildcard days. You're going to have 4 wildcard days of like anything could happen. And you don't really know what to expect. So this 40 demo tracker is going to be right here in the printouts. It's titled 40 demo tracker. So with our push week, we have 12 days. So it's going to be 3, 3, and 3. So you're going to have 3 days that are good, 3 days that are great, 3 sucky days, and 3 wildcard days instead of the 4, 4, and 4. So you're going to have 3 of each. So going in your guys' calendar, starting from Thursday, going all the way up until next Monday, I want you guys to like look at your schedule and see when you guys can fit in 40 appointments. 40 appointments over 12 days. Let's do some quick maths. So 40 divided by 12 is roughly 3 demos a day. So you can do 3 demos a day for 12 days. You guys will hit that 40 demo completed mark, which is honestly very, very doable. If you stack your weekends up the right way, do a couple of appointments throughout the weekday, and just kind of playing like that Tetris game of plug and play, see when it works for you guys, see when it works in your guys' schedule. I think it's very, very doable. So I'm going to give you guys some time here in a little bit to dive into when you guys are wanting to do your appointments and that schedule, and to be able to hit whatever goal you want to hit. And then lastly, with goals, The last thing that I want you guys to go ahead and print out is going to be this document right here, and it's the goal thermometer. It's the goal thermometer. I want you guys to print this guy out, the 40 demo tracker, and then the 100 leads list. The 100 leads list. So 1, 2, and 3. Those are going to be the 3 documents I want you guys to print out that you guys will need for this push. So with that being said, this is my my goal thermometer for my push week back in 2020. This is when I was a branch manager. So you can see that I colored it in. I only had a blue and a pink at the time. I don't know why, but that's just what I did. That was the theme of my push. I guess it was just blue and pink. So my goal was to sell 10K, and every single time I got an order or a sale, I like colored it in up to here. So you can see that. On this side, I have my professional goals. And on this side here, I have my personal goals. So what I want to do with you guys is I want to do like a quick little role play, and I'm going to share my goals with you guys, like if you guys were my customer. So when you guys print this out and you guys write down your personal and professional goals, you kind of have an idea or an abstract way of like, hey, this is how sharing your goals is supposed to sound. Sound good? Thumbs up. Perfect. So I'm going to pretend that you're one of my customers. So all right. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to see my presentation. Do you guys mind if I share some of my goals with you? All right. Perfect. Well, I'm going to start off on my personal goals. So my personal goal during this push period is to work out every single day for the next 12 days. I'm taking my personal health very seriously now, and I want to get stronger. I want to get bigger, and I want to make sure that my physical well-being is matching my mental and emotional well-being as well. So that's one of my very first goals for personal. Next is I want to stay disciplined in my habits. It's very hard to work out every single day, drink a gallon of water, and do all my goals that I'm about to teach you guys. So another one of my goals in the next 12 days is I just want to see how disciplined I can get. How much can I stick to my schedule? Next is I want to lead by example. So I'm a leader in my office. I'm actually running the Castle Rock branch office right now, and I want to lead by example. I don't want to ask my people to do something that I would never do myself personally. So that's why I'm even doing this presentation with you guys right now, is because I want to lead by example. I want to be a leader that leads from the front. Next is I want to choose to grow. And I want to choose growth, whether it's personal, professional, mental, physical. I want to choose growth. I want to expand every single aspect of myself as well. And then next is I want to save for college. So right now I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm looking to graduate here with my associates soon. And I need to pay my way through school. I need to pay my way through college. So you guys just being here, seeing my presentation really helps me out a lot. And then lastly is I want to trust God. I want to put more faith in the big guy upstairs. And so with everything that I'm going to be doing here, if God wants me to hit 10K, I'll hit 10K. I'm going to work my hardest to do it, but I want to trust the big man upstairs. So those are my personal goals. Next is my professional goals. So with my professional goals, I want to prove to my team that I can. I've taught my team how to sell 10K, how to sell 20K, and I want to prove to them that I can sell some knives too, and I can do this job at a very high level. My next one is to be the #1 branch in Rocky Mountain Division. We have about 6 to 7 other branches right now, and I'm looking to be #1. So you just seeing my presentation really helps me out with that. So thank you. And then I want to find my limit. I want to build my capacity, and I want to know how much is too much, how little is too little. I just really want to find and really discover who I am personally and professionally throughout this push week. Next is I want my office to hit $125,000 in sales. If I do that, I get to win a trip to Madrid, Spain. So you just being here helping me with this presentation helps me win a trip to Europe, which would be pretty cool. My next goal is to become a district manager. I want to be a district manager because the district managers are really cool, and it's a really cool personal and professional opportunity as well. And then lastly, I want to make sure that I have my reps set up for success in whatever way I know how. So make sure they have schedules, that they have their goals, and that they're doing everything that I'm doing. I just want to set them up for success. Those are my personal and professional goals. And so I just want to say thank you so much, Mrs. Jones or Mr. or Mrs. Customer. I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to see my presentation. I know it probably doesn't mean a lot to you, but this presentation means a lot to me. Everything that I just talked about, all those goals, you just helped me put one step closer to all of those goals. So I just want to say thank you for taking the time to see my presentation, and let's go ahead and get started. And then you go to the next slide. So you guys see how I went through my personal, went through my professional, thanked them for seeing my demo. And like the way that I share goals is like, this is my goal. This is how Cutco can help me get to that goal. So thank you for like seeing my presentation. So I was like, for example, for like saving for college, my goal is to graduate college debt free. Cutco is going to help me do that. And I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to graduate college debt free. Right. So whatever recipe you guys want, that's kind of like the formula you can plug and play. But it's like goal, how Cutco is going to help me do it, and then thank you. So that's how you guys share your goals. That's how you guys build your names list. We have our 40 demo tracker, how many demos on average we need to do each day throughout this push week to hit our personal and professional goals. But that's everything I got for you guys for workshops. And make sure you guys print out those 3 items, start filling those out, building your names list, and getting those 3 print offs. And I'm excited to see what you guys do in this push week.